Hi everyone, it's Jen from Mind's Eye, and we're gonna do the March fire signs monthly horoscope. We're gonna look into the astrological look in, but basically all you need to know is that the way it plays out is really on a drum. And when it comes in on a drum, you just can't even understand why it would just continue on. And so when it comes in like on a drum and you see it, you actually have to look at the lion. And when you look at the lion, you have to say it really is true. It does come in more like a lion and out like a lamb. But in like relation and relativity, you just can't even see it and you just can't even do it. So looking at this, you can't even see, you can't even do where is these fire signs literally going to be? Let's look. It really is no star. So I have to say that it's already trolling the fire signs. It says, the Ace of Wands in reverse says there is no passionate start. When we see wands, it really is a fire sign. It really is a quick start. And when I say it, it's probably best in Pentacle season still. But it's because of no balance. There's no balance in anything that they're looking for. And it's probably best to sit still a little bit longer. When I see the Nine of Pentacles, though, there is hard offers on the table. I can't even get the words out. Like, they're like, what? What? So when I see it and I see this Nine of Wands in reverse, it is a little bit like hyper vigilant. It literally is like hard to do a lot of things where you just couldn't even do. And you go, what is going on whatsoever? So they want to lock it down. They want to have this good offer that comes towards them. But in reality, you have to say this Page of Swords comes in and says, you just can't even believe it. It really is quick. It really is swift. It really is hard where you can't even do it. But in relation to all of it, look at the legal contracts. That's what is the warning on this fire signs. So when I see it and I see the King of Swords, it really can be a cutaway. It really can be all of it. But there is a breaking of a partnership. There's a breaking of relationships. There is a breaking up of like a tool that I see. So when I see this and I see the Empress upright, it really is going to come in due to feminine energy, positive energy coming in. And they just have to sit and wait a little bit longer for anything that they might be looking forward to. So when I see it and I actually say, there really is no hold, there really is no none, there really is nothing to remind you or remember of. But it is true. You must sit still and you must watch the month play out. Not what you wanted. Let's look at relationships. Let's look at love. Let's look at work life. Let's look at banks. Let's look at everything. What would we do? They're definitely someone who could be a source. They're really knowing. They really are. They're really attuned. They're really balanced. They really know what to do and what to say. So the fact of the matter of that they're having a hard time again this month, in the month of March, that you can't see it coming. So that is really going to irritate them, especially if they're going to take flight. Like they were going to talk about like November and December, and really nothing happens. That's probably one of the worst things that you could do to this sign is put them on a stay put order. So when I'm looking at this, and I have to say, the Eight of Pentacles goes like skilled work. There's something of skill that they're still working on. When I'm seeing this and I see the Two of Swords, it's really not to be known. It really is a coming of a crossroads for them at some point. And that is for work life mostly. But the Knight of Wands comes in and you have to say there's nothing to be to or to be had, but it's like a to you, to EU, to a to be you. So there's something of like a sport, for lack of a better term, that they're working on. So when I look at it and I say, yeah, It has to come through and to you that you can't even believe what is like Sue to you. So you have this Knight of Wands in reverse, and it really is not so much love life. It is this Page of Pentacles in reverse. That alludes to the relationships in love. It is going to not be an offer. It's not going to be a retract back. It's not going to be anything of a loss either. It's almost just to stay put. So I do see wishes as far as love and relationships, but it is not the best of anything of love to be. So when I look at it and I say, you can't even be, to be all of it is to remain quiet. It's almost like the universe and many things like astrological signs or anything of that in the constellations is saying, you just need to be quiet about what happens at home. It has to stay between whatever is the people there at that moment. And it's to like almost come in on a surety. It is a struggle. It really is. Like I said, March is going to start off pretty nasty for them. It is more in relation to money, but it really is like a gamble that happened that they can't control out of. So when I see it, they can't complete it, and it's going to drive them nuts. So when I see it, this Queen of Swords, use your logic to the highest degree of none. Like reality, you have to look at it and go, reality. What's reality? What is in front of you? How is it playing out? It makes no sense. Then it does not need to make sense right now. Focus on what's in front of you. That is almost the energy you have to bring towards. So when I see it, you're already being prepared. Like, I already know, and I know if it's going to come in and come true. This Eight of Wands, this communication, it's a must. Clear, concise communication with fire signs. It's because of a hard, long pause. You can't believe it. The Eight of Swords is coming in, and it's because of healing. It's because of politics. I'm seeing like there's a degree of why there's issues. When I see this, I go, you can't even believe the chaos it is. But, as someone who might be single or someone who might be in a relationship, it's just kind of just being kind and gentle to each other. And it's also being the way it needs to be, respectfully, always. So if they are single, they really just need to have some rest and quiet. And so set up your place on where it's like a good routine and a good flow. It really is kind of distracting, whatever energy is coming on. The Queen of Wands actually comes through, and you can't even sue it hard enough. You can't even sue it hard enough. And you go, in reality, I can't even file a lawsuit on anything. But really, it's sitting honorably. It's just a reminder. Security, money, I have to say you have to watch out. Watch out. Watch your bank accounts. Watch all of it. It's not fear mongering. It's just due diligence. Strength. There is strength around the 12th, the 15th. I see a 148983. And when I look at it and I say, what does that mean? What does that mean? Page of Wands, you can't even believe it at all. At all. This Page of Wands says, it's good, it's fiery, you can't be it or believe it, but this High Priestess says, work your magic, use your intuition, use your instinct, remain in reality, remain grounded, and do the best you can. You're not going to foresee anything that might come towards you. Last card of this, it's going to cause a little bit of unrest. So you're going to be a little ornery most of the month. It has to do with this type of like judgment coming in. And this judgment is just energy. It's the type of energy when you look at chemistry and physics and astronomy. All right, let's look at Oracle. We're going to do the Akashic Tarot. Fire signs. What else do we need to know for the month of March 2025? Here we go. Loving elementals. Watch the elements. It'll make sense. Not foreseen. Uriel in the Sphinx. Not foreseen. The Ark of the Covenant, it's not something that has been told in the media or in other outlets. And when the Buddha prepares, you have to say that you can't even go through it hard enough. Hard enough. When I see the Queen of Scrolls, I say you can't even see it at all. There's something written though. You can actually look it up. That is where the treasure is. Don't go looking for it. Pace yourself out until the end of the month. It's something that all of a sudden is just right there. Like, okay, I got the time. I can do it. And I'm just going to go and look. Here we go. Lastly, let's look at White Sage Tarot. Ending gently. There we go. Here we go. Eight of Wands to the Knight of Swords. All you need to know is that by the 28th to 29th, there is this undercut again that I keep talking about, but you'll know about it. You're going to hear about it, and that's all you need to know. So with that being said, any questions or concerns, go ahead and leave a comment or a email, a like, and a share, and we will talk to you soon, and have a good day.